Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This opening clip, it's more of an observation again than anything else. There's two cyclists coming up the road. I happened to notice while we were parked over on the left. Man and a woman, she seem to be together, but she's on the path, riding where it's nice and safe, and he decides he'd prefer to be on the road. Well, obviously it's less safe. It's quite a quiet road anyway, so it's not too bad here, but I just was curious that, you can see they're quite together it seems, but why would he ride blatantly on the road rather on the path with her, then waves his bike around a wee bit just while a car wasn't coming? Anyway, a little bit odd I thought, a little bit odd. This second clip is more commonplace on the roads. Again, it's quite quiet on the road at the moment, which makes it a little bit better I suppose. But it's some young lads looking to cross the road ahead. As you can see, the light is green and they're approaching the crossing. Don't know whether they press the button or not, but they're not really interested with cars coming from forward, that red one, and us. Our light's green, theirs is red, but they cross anyway. And I'll just say, it's just as well the road is not that bad. It's not too busy with cars, because otherwise that could have been a little bit more awkward. But do they do this on a regular basis, I wonder? Okay, in this clip here, we come up to a roundabout, and it's this new rule that's being applied with pedestrians wanting to cross at a junction. Look at all the cars in front, and there's some people waiting there on the right hand side to cross, and nobody actually lets them cross at all. They just carry on going. They wait patiently, of course, but we let them go. And this is a rule on the road, but I don't know how long that's going to take before that rule becomes more commonplace. I'm thinking quite a while. Okay, this clip here we're looking at the RAC, yes, the breakdown service, just turned into the road now. He's towing a BMW on his trailer, which extends the width of his van, so he should be slowing down and letting us through there. He's got to encroach on our side of the road. You can see he doesn't have enough room to stay on his side. That's the total width we're dealing with. But what does he do? He does carry on going, and I think what he does is quite despicable, because he's facing a learner car. So as we get closer, you have a look at the space we're dealing with, which is that, and that is diminishing the closer we get. And there it is, that's all we're left with as he passes. And we end up clipping the curb at that point, and I have to take control of the car again. Freaked my pupil out, and I think that's absolutely despicable and totally inappropriate by the RAC driver there. Okay, on this clip here, we're in a 40-mile-per-hour road, and we're looking at that silver car just coming up behind us now. Now, we're not hanging about. We're getting on with it, but it's surprising how quickly this car catches us up. So he's obviously breaking the speed limit, because we're doing the speed limit. Now, as we're coming up to the roundabout ahead, we're looking to take the second exit, which is just slightly round to the right, and he's closer and closer, far too close. And you can see what he's going to attempt to do. There's no markings on the road, and basically he sort of undertakes us on the roundabout. As you see it from the other point of view, as I said, we're moving and we're not hanging about. We're flowing with the traffic. It's quite a quiet road, and we're taking that second exit. So what we do is we just pinch a little bit to the right as we go around, just purely because if that car behind's going left, he's free to do so. But give someone a little finger and they take your arm, don't they? And he undertakes, whistling right round to overtake us on the roundabout. Going too quick. I mean, we're barely left the roundabout and he's absolutely disappeared into the distance. When I'm driving, if I'm driving the car, things like that don't bother me too much, but what people like to consider is the learner driving the car, and the lack of consideration is pretty poor. Well, for once, it's not involving our car in this particular situation. I happen to be discussing something with the pupil, and I noticed this white van in the rear mirror. The car in front, the black car, is actually doing the speed limit of 20. And look at the disdain of that van. Look how close he gets to that car tailgating him, because he doesn't like the idea of doing 20 at all. Very, very close. I'm sure that black car, the driver there, was not very happy with that whatsoever. Maybe that's the reason he turns off at the next junction, or maybe he was just going that way, who knows. But again, it just goes to show we're not the only one that gets tailgated, or should we say treated poorly on the road. Some people just don't like to abide by the highway code or the rules, no matter who you are. This clip here is about this black van up front. Now, I like this clip, that's why I put it on. Do you remember this? I used to have it on early videos. And what my pupil does here is really, really good. I like this. It stops behind the white van, which is in probably parked right in front of a junction, which is not too helpful. And we're waiting for that van to clear the road. So you might be thinking, why don't we just get around? We had enough room there, didn't we, to go around the white van before. That silver car, even the red car, maybe. And so before the next one. So why didn't we carry on going? Well, all becomes clear. I just like the fact that my pupil done some pretty good driving here. That car lets us go. It's because we were turning right. That's why, and they saw that coming. That was nice. Simple clip this one, black VW. It's a little bit further down. It's behind the white van. We're going over a mini roundabout. It's a 20-mile-per-hour road. We're doing 20. The car sees the learner car. It's like a red flag to a bull. Got to accelerate, got to be in front, and overtakes by speeding. All too common in what we're doing. And the irony is that he was turning left just up ahead here anyway. So really, what the hell was the point of having to get past the learner car? Happens all the time, dear oh dear. Anyway, let's look at the next clip. Okay, in this one we're on a roundabout and we're looking to take not the next exit but the one after. And what we're particularly looking at on this clip here is this yellow van that's approaching. Now that could have gone behind the silver car, 2 cars back, and that would have been the correct lane for where they're going, but they decided not to go there. They went on the lane, the wrong lane, for where they intend to go. Now as we move on, you'll actually see the van actually then try to push in and get in, but he has to wait, goes across the hashes and then comes in. Now if you have a look at this from the front view, it's sometimes these ones are a little bit heart in the mouth situations. You don't entirely know what they intend to do and whether you can commit or you can't commit. But remember, they're dealing with learner cars, and as much as I try and avoid any conflict with other vehicles on the road, there he passes. As far as we're concerned, he's going straight on. He's in the straight on lane. He should have been in 2 cars back, but then now he indicates, but we're already past him at that point. You never know sometimes what they're going to do in that situation. They need to plan a lot better than that. Okay, in this clip here we're approaching a big roundabout and we're looking at that numpty there in the red car. As we're gently creeping forward, you can see by the Belisha beacons either side of the road, it's quite clear that there is a zebra crossing there, which you must keep clear at all times. You shouldn't be stopping on it at all, so people can cross. It's pretty straightforward. It's in the highway code and everybody knows it as gospel. So why is this guy, or lady for that one, parked on it? Now there's a pedestrian coming from the right, and look, they have to go right around the back of the car between 2 cars because they can't cross appropriately on that zebra crossing. Again, it's pretty poor, lack of appreciation for pedestrians on the road. It's totally unnecessary, and he's still there and he's stuck until the traffic moves on. Okay, another zebra crossing issue. We're approaching a zebra crossing, pedestrian coming from the left. Now, I suppose we can forgive the bike for going through. That was quite close, as you can see. But the van behind it, he could easily have stopped. I think preparation, anticipation, bit of planning involved. It doesn't hurt at all. Pedestrians have the right of way there. He was waiting patiently. But as I say, that happens more and more these days. And sometimes even while people are on the crossings, they still carry on going. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Keep an eye out for those learners out there. Be kind, have a bit of empathy. Safe driving yourself. Take care. Be safe on the roads, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.